Okay, Descartes defines justification for a belief that it has to be absolutely certain. Warburton said no, it's not the case that knowledge is a priori if it's dependent on sense perception, only if it's independent prior to sense perceptions. Means it's prior to perception. Okay, third definition of piety. Here the word all was added. It's the only little difference. Argument from recollection shows that soul must have existed prior to the body because that's when it must have gotten the knowledge that allows perception, which occurs right when we get a body, according to Socrates, to happen. It must have existed prior to the body. True or false? That's true. It says being wise is not just having the understanding, but it's living in according with that important understanding that we've got. So you have to live accordingly. So skepticism is the view that none of our beliefs satisfy the criteria for knowledge. Property dualism is that mental properties are distinct from, can't be reduced to physical properties. Difference between synchronic and diachronic. Synchronic represents a subject at one time, many. Reliabilism is indeed the very theory described here, so that's true. Wisdom is not mere knowledge because, where is that? Yes, wisdom has to be connected with the guidance of life. Knowledge does not. It can be trivial, irrelevant to living. Wisdom can't be. Which of the following found deficient? Here it's C that it implies a contradiction when combined with other statements of Euthyphros. It's not A. A sets up the objection. It's not the objection itself. Okay, this is false. That is, matter of fact, Nozick says philosophers don't really spend too much time talking about that. So again, this too is false. They just don't even get into this. Socrates doesn't get into what would have happened had Euthyphro gone with the other answer. And in the audio in class, we discussed how that would have faced problems anyways. Okay, Nozick denies this. He says that it's, by its very nature, supposed to be something that only a few have. Everybody had it, it just wouldn't be wisdom. Meditation 2 can't be doubted. He exists, even if he's dreaming, he still exists. This is false because philosophical self-portrait is not a theory, much less of the universe. If it were a theory of anything, it would probably be a theory of oneself. It is made up of theoretical pieces, but he makes this point that it's not itself a theory. Okay. Unofficial charge of corrupting the young. He has no knowledge with which to corrupt them, and the story about the oracle at Delphi shows that, since it's precisely that which makes him wiser. Okay, equilibrium criticizes aesthete. You have no self. You're a mere multiplicity. You, aesthete. Highest degree of inwardness requires the highest degree of objective uncertainty. Highest stage of life for Kierkegaard is the religious. Method used in the aesthetic. Rotation method. Nature of ethical choice is to choose absolutely. Objective truth is focused on the what of belief. Remembering and forgetting must be used to maintain maximal elasticity of spirit. Important achievement of the ethical stage, unifying power of personality. True rotation method differs from vulgar in that, in the true method, one's perspective constantly changes. Okay, the end. Hope that helps.